I'm a traumatic brain injury survivor, and this is one of my experiences. So I woke up today in my PTSD episode that's been going on for a couple weeks now, and I'm getting closer to the 29th. And every day I wake up, I feel like I got hit by a truck. The 29th was the day that I was in near internal decapitation. I took a clothesline rope to the throat, dragged up my neck, grabbed me at the jaw and the body, kept going. So with that being said, this is one of two episodes I have during the year because the body keeps a score. The cells have memory and they remember for about a month and a half for me. And every day I get closer to the 29th, I get worse. I start having a much harder time thinking and gathering thoughts. I'm back in the cloud. The body hurts. I feel like I can barely move and I can barely get out of bed. So I have to move slower, more intentionally, right? But I want to share with you, like, how have I gotten through today? Because today has been a busy day. Today, I had planned 2 hours of work on creating TBI content for people, not just these videos, but the things that I'm working on. I ended up having to DoorDash immediately after because I'm struggling to financially survive. And then I had a client as a traumatic brain injury life coach and consultant, and now I got to get back out and DoorDash a little bit more. But I'm chunking everything. Pieces. 2 hours here, 2 hours there, 1.5 hours here, 1 hour there, right? So like that's how I'm also able to get through it. I'm able to take these little breaks in between those to rest. Close my eyes, be intentional to shift my direction instead of being caught up in the chaos of everything moving too fast. I'm also having to engage inside of my thoughts and inside of my head. What do I mean by that? I mean that I hurt badly. My body hurts. And so I think to myself, oh, God, I hurt. I think to myself, I don't know how I'm going to get through today. I'm moving through quicksand. I just like everything's moving so slow. Those are the negative thoughts. I start showing up when I say, oh, I hurt. As soon as I say that, I show up for myself as my highest self inside of my head. And I say, you're going to get through it. I know it hurts, but we've still got a few more weeks to go and it's okay. You're going to get through it. We've been here before. Just keep taking care of yourself. I love you. When I say I can't do it, I remind myself how much I love myself, how much I'm working hard to take care of myself, and that we can. And not only can we are. We're doing it now. And just to keep taking it one step, one breath, one moment at a time. And every time I show up for myself in this way, I'm helping myself take it one step, one breath, one moment at a time, because each action of self-love is a little bit more of fuel and recharge for myself. Do you hear the intention that I'm doing to get through my days? And I'm getting a lot of stuff done with a brain injury and a limited battery. So there's hope, my friends. We can do it. But this didn't happen overnight. I am 7.5 years in. And I have worked tenaciously. I have worked tirelessly. And I have also worked to keep balance, that I'm not always working, that I'm resting. Because my brain cannot heal if I don't rest. I can do all the work I want, but if I don't rest, that's when the brain repairs. When I'm awake, it's using all the processes. When I'm asleep, it has more energy to do what it needs to do. So I wanted you to see, I wanted you to hear how I get through this. I have at least 10, 11, 12 more days before I get to the 29th. And then I've got a little bit more time of coming back to myself. I accept it. I'm not fighting it. I'm managing it. And because I'm doing it in that way, I'm also present and able to live a better quality of life. I just want to say the first thing I did this morning was go do a sensory deprivation salt float to take care of myself. I was hurting. And that Epsom salt, I walked out with 50% less pain. That helped me get through my day. Something like yoga would have done the same thing. So I'm being very intentional in engaging with the things that I know help me with brain injury and in this time in my PTSD episode, because sometimes I can't do some of my brain injury care. It's too much for me. Like an ice bath. I'm too sensitive. I need to wrap it up. It's a longer video. So I love you all. I hope this is helpful. I trust this is helpful. So I'm just trying to be the example and show you the way how I navigate the darkness. Be well, my friends.